Hey guys, it's Christina of CraftyPaws. I wanted to come on and share my two Christmas ornaments that I made for Shonda, who is SLIMcards here on YouTube, and she is hosting her very first giveaway. And Shonda is such a lovely, wonderful crafting friend, and she supports so many folks here in their challenges that I knew I wanted to participate and create some special holiday ornaments for her. This ornament is angel wings that I made with this Tim Holtz Alterations die that's called Layered Angel Wings. And I've had this in my stash for over a year, but this was the first time I got a chance to use it. And what I did was I cut the various layers of the angel wings from heavyweight chipboard. Then I painted everything with white acrylic paint. And then I use this Ranger archival ink in sepia color and ink the edges as well as stamping out this beautiful font on each of the layers. And that font is from this Heidi Swapp's background stamp. And I have to admit that I hate that the archival ink stains this stamp, but I do like the results. So I'm glad I did not use an expensive stamp. I had gotten this on clearance for I think like $2, half off of the clearance price. But like I said, I really love the way that came out. And then I used my ultra thick embossing powder, this UT, just like regular embossing powder, but it comes out extra thick, which I love. And I also, Shonda, this shows how much I love you. I use this Diamond Dust extra fine gold glitter, and it has a beautiful iridescent color. And if you guys don't already know, I hate glitter, but I love the look of it. And I knew I wanted to add glitter in this, embedded in this embossing powder. So there's no glitter that's going to flake off of this ornament. It is really sparkly and beautiful. Then for the back, I just cut out some scrap paper, inked the edges of that, layered that on the back so it would have a clean finish. I'm going to put my name and the date so that Shonda knows this is from me. I used a bit of scrap lace and this beautiful applique that I had gotten from Julie's store, TPG Crafts. And that's my first ornament for Shonda. And then the second ornament, I used two circle dies from the Diamond Dies Nesting Circle die set and one of the Scallop Circle nesting dies. And I used this super, super adorable Art Impressions little puppy, and I made this into a spinner ornament. Isn't that cute? I printed out these presents. It's just a image that I found online. Then I flipped the image on the horizontal axis so that it would have the reverse of the presents. And then I used this super cute puppy stamp and put the puppy head at the top of this one and the whole back of the body. And it looks like he's stepping on top of some of the presents to get a peek over the pile of Christmas presents. I hope you guys enjoy this process video that follows. Thank you so much for watching. So for the two copies of the pile of presents, I'm just using simple Copic coloring, each area of different colors. I'm just using two Copic colors to do a little blending, a little shadowing. And so I'm not going to show you the whole pile of presents because the video would get too long. And I'm just showing you here kind of the aqua colors that I'm using. They're BG10 and BG32. And I'm going to skip over some of the Copic coloring because I don't want to make the video too long, but I wanted to show you that for small areas like this, you really only need two colors. Here you see I've skipped over the red section of just some of the highlights of the pile of presents, and I wanted to show you guys, I used a Copic multiliner pen to add a little bit more detail to the presents. I added a lid there. And then I use some gray shadowing. I think I use neutrals like N1 and N3. And then I'm over top of that because I wanted a kind of silver look. I'm using a jelly roll pen, a Sakura jelly roll pen called Clear Star, which is great. It adds more shimmer than a Wink of Stella, but it's also a little bit more opaque. And I love the shimmer and shine that it adds. And I'm also putting it on some of the bows there. And I'm putting in little highlights on the baubles on top of the couple of the presents that have the big baubles on top with a white Jelly Roll pen. And then I am adding just some silver details, and I wanted to color this last box here over to the right entirely in the Clear Star Jelly Roll pen, and without the Copic N1 and N3 shadowing, it comes across as more silver, like a lighter silver, than the packages where I had put in that Copic shadowing first. And I will say, if you're going to be mixing Jelly Roll pens and Copic colorings, you want to make sure you put the Copic color down first, because you don't want your Copic nibs to get damaged with the sparkle from the Jelly Roll pens. So I'm just coloring that whole package up with the Clear Star, and it comes out with a really nice shimmer. At this point, I've colored up both piles of packages, and I am putting down some of my ATG adhesive and then some art glitter designer glue, which dries clear on the sides. And I like the wet glue because it gives me a little movement time, but that middle ribbon is adhered with ATG tape, and the puppy I'm adhering with the liquid art glitter glue. Now for the rings around the spinner, I cut out from silver glitter cardstock a scallop circle using Diamond Die's circle nesting dies and the scallop circle nesting die. And again, I'm adhering the ribbon to the edges of that with ATG tape. And then the rest of the ring I am adhering with that art glitter glue that I think is so strong and fabulous. I'm just aligning that, and then I'm cutting off the excess ribbon at the top and the bottom. And then I've die cut two small silver circles, and I'm using a small hole punch, a McGill hole punch, so that I can put through the ribbon for hanging up this ornament. I'm using more art glitter glue, and you'll see that I put more art glitter glue on top of the glittered part of that outside ring, because I want those round decorative pieces and that hanging piece in particular to be on securely. Here you see the finished ornament. You see that I added more circles around the outside ring and added some green and red bling just to jazz it up. Oh, and the YouTube channel I most recently subscribed to was Pink Scrapper 99. I hope you enjoyed this process video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!